In this video, we're going to put every AI automation agent to the test to find out which one is actually the best. We're going to be testing Manus, Genspark, DeepAgent, Convergence, and so many more. And the goal here is to find out which one of them is the best at doing several different tasks, like scraping websites, building research reports, and so much more. I'm even going to be comparing them based on price and all the other features that these different tools come with. And I think the winner of all these is really going to surprise you. Now, the first test that I have for all these different tools is going to be getting them to scrape a few different websites. Now, the reason that we wanted to do a few different websites is because each of these websites have information a different way, so that makes this task a lot harder for these autonomous agents to try to complete, which again, we're trying to see which ones can do the hard tasks with this, because doing something simple isn't what I'm interested in here. So I use this prompt. Can you please go through each of these sites and for each fund/ETF available, grab the following. And then I give it a list of different things that I wanted to grab, and then I give it these two different sites. So we're going to give this to DeepAgent. We are also going to give this to Suna right here. We are also going to give this to Convergence right here. Then we're going to give it to Manus, and we are also going to give this to Genspark. So now we have 5 different agents working through this. We're going to see how each of them actually handle it. So as we could see right here, DeepAgent is still going through and thinking. Suna has gone through and actually came up with a to-do list right here, and we could see that it has begun actually doing that. Convergence spun up a few different agents that are going to go ahead and do that. Manus has already started working on this and broken it out into 5 different steps, and Genspark also has already started working on this. Now, if we come back over to DeepAgent, you'll see that this is actually the only one that asks you to clarify a few different things. So do you need this information for all of them? Or are you looking for specific ones? So I'm going to say I need it for all of them. It says, would you like the data organized in a specific format? I'm going to say, please put it in a JSON table or CSV. And then for the fidelity site, there are multiple tabs. Should I focus on a specific tab? I'm going to say, please just do it for the tab that shows on that link. So this asked me some follow-up questions. And again, that is actually very different than how the rest of these actually thought about this. The rest of these literally just went off and started doing things. Now, what worries me with that is what if they go off and do the wrong thing because they didn't ask any clarifying questions? In fact, I find it kind of weird that DeepAgent is the only one that asked those clarifying questions before it just went off and tried to do the task at hand. Okay, now Genspark was the first one done with this, but when I look at this, we could see that this actually isn't correct at all. So this only listed out like 8 different funds, and then it has 3 more. So this actually only pulled me the information for like 3 different funds. And if we come over here just to the Fidelity website, what we're going to see is that there's a lot more than 11 funds in here. In fact, if we scroll down, there are a ton of different funds. So Genspark, although it completed it first, did not complete it correctly. Now, Manus was also able to complete this, and if we click on here, we could go through and see all the different things that it created in here. So this right here is going to be the 2 funds combined. And again, I don't understand why this only shows 12 different funds. Similar to Genspark, it did not actually do what I asked. It went through and did things, but it didn't actually complete the entire task. Okay, now Convergence is still going through and trying to do this right here. If we come over to Suna, this basically broke this. I don't know what on earth this tool is doing, and the only one that actually got it right is going to be DeepAgent. So we could see that DeepAgent went through the Fidelity website and they found 70 plus funds, and then if we scroll down, we could see that they also went through the Capital Group website and found 84 funds. So in total, they got the 150 funds that I needed. So we're going to give DeepAgent a pass and an A on this. Suna, massive failure. Convergence, massive failure. Manus and Genspark, they did the task, but they just didn't complete the task and didn't actually do it good enough. But again, that was just the first test. The second test, what we are going to do is we're going to have all of these build out a research report. So the prompt that we're going to use is please do a research report and the top 5 most exciting stocks to invest in today. I want a comprehensive report that includes photos, charts, analysis, and makes a bear and bull case for each stock. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to give this to DeepAgent. We're also going to give this to Suna right here. We're going to give this to Convergence AI. If we start up a new chat right here and then put this in here, we could go ahead. We're also going to give this to Manus right here. And then we are going to give this finally to Genspark. So if we go through again, we could see that Suna goes off, it builds a report plan and starts actually doing these things. Convergence is also pretty much doing the same exact thing here. Manus is also doing that, and Genspark has already gotten started. And again, DeepAgent here is evaluating what it should do, and then it asks me some questions. So am I interested in any specific sectors? I'm going to say no. Do you have a particular investment horizon? I'm going to say my horizon is 5 years. And then are you looking for stocks with specific characteristics? I'm going to say I want high growth stocks, preferably US only. So again, out of all 5 of these tools, this is the only one that asks me follow-up questions. And this actually asks good follow-up questions. Specific sectors. Do you have an investment horizon? Are you looking for stocks with specific characteristics? Is there a specific market? These are really good questions if I'd asked somebody to do this. In fact, if I asked a financial advisor to do this, I bet that they would probably ask me similar questions here. So again, I just find it really interesting that DeepAgent is the only AI autonomous agent that is actually asking you follow-up questions. These other pretty much assume that you know nothing and they just go off and start doing things, when again, I think that actually hurts them because they're missing a lot of context here. But as we can see, these are all off to the races and these are all actually doing things. Okay, so now that this is over, here's what we have. Genspark honestly did a really, really solid job of doing this. Again, I'm not going to compare this from the sense of like what stocks do I actually think are going to be good here because I'm not an expert in that. But what I'm comparing this with is, did it actually do what I asked it to do? Because if you're trying to get an AI agent to automate things, the last thing you need is it going off the beaten path and just doing random stuff. This isn't the time for that. This is the time for actually doing what we ask of it. And Genspark did a perfect job of doing that. If we come over here to Manus, we will also see that Manus did a solid job of doing this too. So I'm going to give both of these right here an A. If we come over to Convergence, this was a total failure. In fact, I don't know what's going on with them. I used to really, really like Convergence, but ever since they had this ability where it now creates a bunch of different agents, everything breaks. Like literally, this first agent right here, and I didn't see this because I was off doing other things, says, please manually solve this CAPTCHA by selecting the images that contain bicycles. What on earth could this have possibly done that the first thing that it does is trigger a CAPTCHA that a human has to now come in here and solve? Again, total waste of time. Suna also right here. I'm going to be doing a full review on this tool, but this is terrible. I mean, it once again, like did not finish what I asked it to do. This is the second task in a row now that Suna has just completely broken. Genspark, again, did a better job with this. Manus did a better job with this. And if we come over to DeepAgent, once again, they got this done right. And what I love here is they put the report date, they put what the investment horizon. This is actually built around my exact goals. It has different charts in here, has different photos, it has a bunch of different stuff. So for this one, I'm going to say DeepAgent 1, Manus 1, Genspark 1, Convergence, total failure, and then Suna, total failure. Okay, now the final task that we're going to ask each of these to do is to build a calorie intake tracking app using modern front-end technologies, and then we give it a bunch of different specs that the app should actually meet. In fact, this is a pretty long prompt here. So I'm going to give this to Genspark. I am also going to give this to Manus. We're going to give this to Convergence, even though I have completely lost faith in this tool. We're going to give this to Suna. Again, I also have no faith in this tool. And then we're going to give this to DeepAgent. And I want to see what each of these actually spins up. Because again, we want to test a bunch of different things here. We tested getting these things to scrape websites. We tested getting them to do research reports. But overall, what we're really testing for is accuracy and whether or not they're able to follow the simple instructions that we're giving it, because that's what we really want out of automation. If we want to go back and forth with something, we might as well just do these tasks ourselves. So Genspark is off to the races here. already coding. Manus looks like it's also doing that right here. Convergence looks like it is getting things to do. Requirements clarifier. So this says, to help us proceed effectively, could you please provide preferences? And I'm going to say you choose. So I like that this actually, for once, did something useful and asked me what all of my different requirements are. If we come over to Suna over here, again, it created a plan, it's setting up the structure, it's initializing the product. Again, this builds out like some pretty awesome plans, a pretty awesome to-do list. The only problem that I have with this is it does nothing in its to-do list. So Suna right here kind of reminds me of a teenager. And if we come over to DeepAgent, again, ask me clarifying questions. I am going to, just for clarity's sake and fairness sake, I'm going to say to this, you choose the same exact thing that I said to Convergence that also asked me a few questions. So as we can see here, Genspark coding away, Manus coding away, Convergence for some reason is doing some type of research here. Suna looks like it is also coding away, and DeepAgent is planning, and any second now is going to start coding away. So let's actually see what all three of these things come up with. Okay, now here's what we actually have. If we start over here with Genspark, we could see that this actually made us a pretty good app right here. We could change this right here so we could set the different calorie goals that we have. The only issue that I have with this is I don't see anywhere where I can actually begin to add meals in here. So I would have to then prompt it to get it to that. But overall, I think that Genspark did a solid job with this. If we come over to Manus over here, so Manus wants to know if we want to deploy the application to the public network. I am going to click decline because I just want this to show in here. So we'll give this one more second to actually go through and get this right here. So it says I've successfully built it. It's ready for deployment. I need to confirm. Would you like me to deploy it to a public URL so you could access it online? Provide you with the project files so you can deploy it yourself. So I'm going to say you can just deploy it. This will go through and this will actually do this. If we come over to Convergence, once again, this has not actually done anything. I don't know why this is sending all these different researchers to go do all of this stuff. But again, this is taking way too long. I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to go back and forth with this. All I wanted was a simple task done, and it wasn't able to do that. If we come over to Suna right here, we will see that this also finally created something. And if we click this link, we could see exactly what this is. And what this wants me to do is sign up for something. So I'm not a fan of that, because why does a woman to sign up for something in order to actually view what was created here? Now, if we come back over to Manus right here, I'm going to click accept. So this will actually deploy this right here, and then we'll be able to see it. But first, let's come over to what DeepAgent built. So what DeepAgent built here is actually pretty good. We could see all of this. We could see today's meals. We could see the daily goal. We could adjust what our daily goal is going to be. We could see all the different macros here, and we could even add a meal, and we could come in here and type in different things. For example, chicken breast. We can then click on search, and we could see that it will come up right here. And if we do, we can add the quantity, we could add the meal type, we can actually add the meal, and this is the closest thing to a working app that I've seen from all 5 of these different autonomous AI agents. Now, if we come back over to Manus right here, we will see that this will be done any second now, and then I'm actually going to show you what this is. And then I still have a few other things I want to compare these things on, because the pricing also needs to be taken into consideration, and the other features that these tools may or may not actually give you access to, because for some of these, they're more than just an autonomous agent, but for others, that's all they have to offer. Okay, so this app is actually done here. So let's actually come over here and see if we are able to see this. Okay, so if we click right here, we could see this, and this looks horrible. There's no other way to put this. I don't know what on earth this did here, but again, Manus, I would say, failed at this. Convergence failed at this. Suna definitely failed at this. Genspark and DeepAgent, once again, the only ones to actually complete the task. Now, as you can see here, DeepAgent has been the clear winner for all 3 of these tasks, and you can get started with DeepAgent today at the pinned comment below for just $10 a month. And not only are you going to get access to DeepAgent, but you're also going to get access to Chat LLM, which allows you to access every single LLM from one direct chat. In addition to that, you're also going to get access to their AI engineer that allows you to build custom AI agents or custom chatbots with just a simple prompt. Okay, so in terms of actually pricing these things out, here is where we're going to be. Abacus AI, which is what powers DeepAgent, it starts at $10 a month per user. They also have a pro tier that's going to be $20 per month per user. Suna So, they have a free plan, but then it goes up to $29 a month. Genspark also has a free plan, but then it goes up to, I think this isn't actually accurate, it's going to be $24.99 a month is the current pricing as of today. Manus has a free 300 credits every day, and then $39 a month. Convergence is going to be $20 a month. Now, the one thing that I do really want to call out here, Suna, Genspark, Convergence, and even Manus now, they all do have a free plan, but that free plan is pretty much going to be useless. If you are going to be using one of these AI autonomous agents, you're going to have to pay for it because the free thing will literally only be able to do one thing, and then you won't be able to do anything else. It's basically just a way for you to be able to test out these tools. But obviously, you just watched this video of me testing all these tools out, so you have a really good feel for what is actually worth it here. Again, if you're going to sign up for these tools, Abacus, DeepAgent, 100% worth it. Genspark, I would say, is a second to that, but Suna, not worth it at all. Manus, I think they still have a lot of things to work out, and Convergence, they have fallen off an absolute cliff. In fact, I just saw on X that they just got acquired by Salesforce, so I wonder if that has something to do with it, but I would steer very far away from Convergence, Suna, even Manus right now. Again, some tasks this might excel at, but Genspark and Abacus are definitely leading the way here. And in terms of other features that these tools actually have, I did want to go through a few. So if we look at Genspark, you could see they also have AI slides, which can build out slides for you. They have AI sheets, which can build out sheets for you. You could generate videos. You can make phone calls with this. There are a bunch of different features that Genspark also comes with. When we look at Manus right here, you're going to see that pretty much the only thing that we can do here is just chat with this and ask it to do things. With Convergence, that's pretty much the same thing. They do have some templates, so they have some things already pre-built out, so you can see how other people are using the tool, and you can set up automation with this, and you could even see your files, and you could save your credentials in here. But again, I mean, I think that this just severely lacks right now. If we come over to Suna, very similar to Manus, this is literally just chat. That is basically all that they have. But again, if we come over to Abacus, you are going to get access to DeepAgent. Also, if you just come into Abacus right here, you are going to get access to a ton of other features. Like they have Route LLM, which will literally route whatever question you ask this to the perfect LLM, and it gives you access to a bunch of LLMs. It gives you access to Code LLM, which is a code assistant. It gives you access to their AI engineer, which is going to let you build custom AI agents and be able to create custom chatbots, and they give you so much more stuff. In fact, they also just released MCP for DeepAgent, which is actually the only autonomous agent right now that has access to MCP. If you click on this, you'll be able to add access to any MCP server that you want, and you can add up to 5 of them at a time. Now, if you like this video, you're gonna love this video right here that walks you through the latest ChatGPT models that just came out, because they completely change everything and what models you should actually be using right now. I'll see you over there.